I am the appointed chairman. I sit on the board of international board of DiRoNA, and I was assigned this job to put together all these people and this conference, and it's going fantastic. We just finished a phenomenal lunch at Tojo. Every single person, I don't think, had experienced anything like they had today. So thank you to Tojo and the team. Without the philosophy and the mastery of people like Tojo and many other chefs in town, if there is no one else to fill the footsteps, then fine dining will disappear. No fine dining intended on tablecloths and expensive glassware. Fine dining in the concept of sourcing the ingredients and delivering the food, attention to details, and experience in a culinary field. See, if you come to Tojo, you find Tojo cooking. If you find to Cioppino's, you find Pino cooking. Too many people today watching the food channel and they want to be stars. There is a lot of work involved, very little star to be. My menu is always changing. Like here, do you have some staples of the menu that you never change? But then there is, you see, a perfect combination of tradition with evolution. If you combine tradition and evolution and you have sourcing the ingredients that you use locally, you have a key to success. For so long we have abused in the motherland. So if we have less fish, but more fish there is coming from aquaculture, there is down with methodology that they are perfectly sound and ethical, there is nothing wrong, because fishing and overfishing is going to give us less fish. You know what I'm saying? So vegetables the same thing, and meats the same thing. It's about avoiding the greediness that we have put and the aggressivity to make money behind everything we do. It's not about money only. So it's very important.
Let me say that the restaurant business today is very different to what used to be in my era. When I sold my restaurant in Toronto in 1994, the Toronto Sun came up with the headliner, "The End of an Era." And that referred to people, they used to come to Winston's and stay there for 2 or 3, 4 hours for lunch. In fact, Mr. Peter Newman, the prolific writer, wrote that Winston's was the daycare center for the corporate mind, because people would stay there. Today is much different. People are in a hurry. There's no longer the time. The taste has changed considerably. We are much more casual in our approach to dining, and therefore we are, I would say that we are better off as far as the large picture is concerned. But in the old days, when I was in business, and I've been out of business almost 20 years now, but when I was in business in the old days, it was a very different ball game. It was more traditional, and tradition must be respected, because if we don't know our past, we'll never know our future. So in this regard, DiRoNA is the vehicle which compares with the Michelin of Europe, is the vehicle that will lead us into the new century with the possibilities of many, many, many more restaurants in the organization. Well, my prediction is the next 5 and 10 years, we are in a transition time. And my prediction is that in the next 5 to 10 years, we will be looking more at biological foods, at foods with no pesticides. And I think that Tojo currently doesn't use any those pesticide foods. But I do think that the trend will be much lighter meals and simpler in many ways, but more nutritive. Nutritive to the point whereby you have a great digestion following a meal, whether it's lunch or dinner. And this is my prediction, that in the next 5 years, the biological world will be improving so much that we will be going in that line of business.